taken another historic step to deepen and formalize cooperation among all three of our nations, because we all recognize the imperative of ensuring peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific over the long term. We need to be able to address both the current strategic environment in the region and how it may evolve, because the future of each of our nations, and indeed the world, depends on a free and open Indo-Pacific enduring and flourishing in the decades ahead.
All right, let's get more now from Jeff Lee, who's a political partner at the Truman National Security Project. He joins us from Washington. Jeff, what is your take on the significance of this security partnership? What kind of non-proliferation questions or concerns could arise from this?
Well, I think first off, this is an interesting step going forward. The Trilateral Security Partnership Working Group here between Australia, the UK, and the US, I think is an important symbol for tackling emerging and modern threats here in the region. The cooperation on technological areas, and yes, there's been significant conversation on the nuclear submarine capabilities, but actually I think there's worthy inspection in the artificial intelligence, quantum, and cyber questions that these three countries are going to be discussing over the next 18 months. And this is an evolution in the Indo-Pacific influence and proof of commitment from the United States to tackle more of these challenges in the region. Certainly, its partners are growing more curious, and we're looking to the United States to sort of make it clear where their stance is with their allies following the withdrawal in Afghanistan. And I think it's a little too early to tell to see how these steps will go here, but certainly a positive step in the direction of engaging in the region.
But how is this likely to affect Australia's diplomatic relationships?
Well, I think first it's going to give Australia a unique opportunity here. Only 6 countries in the world have nuclear-powered submarines here. They would be the 7th entering. And certainly the conversations with France over, the beset of delays here was a challenge. But this definitely provides the Australians an opportunity here to be a very important regional power, and obviously to improve and connect the United States and the United Kingdom to the region. You're going to see more of the British involved in the airspace. You're going to see the United States involved in their submarine, docking, not just in Australia, but also a continued focus in the Arctic as well. So I think there's going to be tremendous opportunities. Australia is going to be playing a more pivotal role in the region. I think that's something that will be, helping Canberra moving forward.
None of the leaders who made this announcement mentioned China, but of course that is the big factor here, is managing the rise of aggression, I guess, from Beijing. But how might we likely see China react? Because they tend to not take kindly to these kinds of things.
Well, I think, the vice president's trip to Vietnam and Singapore last month was a part of those conversations and steps of engagement. It's clear that the Chinese government has been more assertive in the South China Sea. And this is an important step forward to say that this is a long-term play for the United States to complete its pivot to the region. The Chinese have been more hostile in its maritime affairs. There's been a growing Chinese government, stockpile of missile arsenals here. I think this is, steps forward to try to counteract and let the Chinese government know that the United States is going to be trying to meet them where they are.
All right, we'll leave it there. Jeff Lee joining us from Washington. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.